this discontinuity doesn't behave as you'd expect. So to begin, normally we would try to look for a denominator being 0, maybe some kind of jump, but clearly that's not here. There's no denominator, nor is there a jump. So what do we even do? Well, the answer actually lies in the exponent. See, if you know your rules of exponents, then you should know that a negative exponent is the base, but as, guess what, a denominator. So really what we're looking at isn't L plus e to the negative 2. What we're looking at, it is actually 1 over L plus e squared. So as a matter of fact, there was a denominator hiding in our view. Now here's the problem. What values of L makes our denominator 0? Well, normally people would say, oh, well, there's 2 variables, so this isn't possible. Except that's not true. Because remember, function is of L, but this e is Euler's number. And Euler's number approximates to about 2.718288459045235607135266497757. Okay, you get the idea. But really, it's about 2.718. We won't be rounding it for this example, but just for future reference, if you didn't know that, now you do. So we know that our denominator cannot equal 0, or else we would get undefined. But you see, the nice thing here is that since we're just squaring L plus e, there's only one possible number that could make this a 0. And so e is a constant. What do I have to add to e to make e 0? Well, just take the negative of it, negative e. But before we do that, can we cancel out anything in this function? Well, 1 is already a constant, it doesn't change, and L plus e is already factored. So as a matter of fact, no canceling can happen here. What type of discontinuity is it, and what value of L makes the discontinuity? Here, it is an infinite discontinuity. Remember, because there's no canceling out, it only gets closer and closer and closer to, in this case, positive infinity. It doesn't go to negative infinity ever because it's squared, and we can never get a negative with the square. So it's an infinite discontinuity at L equals negative e. I hope this little practice problem has brought you guys some clarity. I would love to hear what you guys have to think down below.